You're tuned in to Get Right Fantasy.
Hey everybody, Adam Rank here.
What's up, friends? Daniel Dopp here from the Fantasy Focused Football Podcast over on ESPN.
It's Fab, so you're Michael Fabiano from Sports Illustrated.
You know who you can trust? If you've got some questions about your fantasy squad,
Want to check out a cool show on YouTube that'll help you get ready for the fantasy football season?
check out the Get Right Fantasy Network.
Check out the Get Right Fantasy Network. If you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? You want to lose your league?
Head on over to YouTube. Check out the Get Right Fantasy Network because they're doing everything they can to make you a better fantasy player.
You got to get right with the Get Right Fantasy Network.
You're tuned in to Get Right Fantasy.
What up? What up? What up, world? Welcome back to the Get Right Fantasy Network. I'm Mike Herrick, aka Classic Mike, and this is our Week 10 Active and Inactive Sunday show. I'll be going over some of the news and notes since our Friday show and going over actives and inactives at 11:30. I'm also going to be giving you guys some updates during the Colts-Falcons game, which currently is Falcons are up 14-13. It's been a good game so far. Good back and forth a little bit. We got Jones with a touchdown and a last-second interception, pushing it down the field on third down. But does have a touchdown that was thrown to Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce has been killing it today. 6 targets, 4 receptions, 84 yards, and a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor has also been doing good with his 1 touchdown to tie Edgerrin James for the team record, as well as getting 57 yards on the ground and 18 receiving with 2 receptions. So today has been a pretty good day overall for a couple guys, and honestly, we're right at the half now, just waiting for things to wrap up for that. Also, some of the guys that we are tracking currently for injuries, which, to be quite honest, there aren't many, and the ones that are here or that I'm going to mention are all expected to play as per Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport. Ted McMillan with the hamstring, he's expected to play. Alvin Kamara with his ankle, he's expected to play. Aaron Jones with his shoulder and a couple other injuries, he's expected to play as well. Ollie Gordon, he's expected to play. Harold Fannin is expected. Garrett Wilson's good to go. DeAndre Swift is good to go as of right this moment. They were saying that he should be good. And then the late games, which is really only Cooper Kupp at 4 o'clock. This one I would have a backup for. He is currently right. I know a lot of people are probably not playing Cooper Kupp or he's dropped and on waivers. But if you are in that boat, I would just have a backup just because it's been trending positively, but there's still one of those like unsure. So we'll have to see. Jets finally let the secret out of who their QB is. Ridiculous. It was Justin Fields all along. So no shocker there. Some Midwest games, they're going to have some crazy weather. Chicago, Windy City. It's going to be a little windy. Anywhere between 20 and 30 mile an hour winds, just to be aware of that. The Chicago game is going to have a little bit of wind and rain in it. It's Chicago, and it's right on the water. As well as the Miami game and the Tampa Bay game are both expected to have showers and a little bit of wind. Just be aware of those games. They're not anything outrageous at this point, but for now, they're going to be a little bit of weather issues for some of them. We got Patrick Lario in the house, man. What's going on? He goes, yo, go Big Blue. So Goff or May? I don't know about May in Tampa and Tracy Gainwell or Kenneth Walker. So I don't mind Drake May today against Tampa. Tampa's one of the better matchups, I would say. Goff's going to be in a situation in Washington today. That's going to be an interesting scenario as well. There is a little bit of precipitation out there. And on top of that, It's just going to be a little bit of a wild game. Outdoors, he never really does that well. But I understand the reasoning for it because right now the Commanders are pretty banged up. Drake May has been doing very well, even in bad situations. The weather, like I said, is going to be a little gross. Um, I just like May's. I like May's floor with his rushing upside, especially in in weather like this. He's probably going to be running it a little more than normal. So I'm going to stick with May here, even with losing Keishawn Boutte. I think he'll be just fine. They're going to be. They said they're going to be trying to get Travion Henderson a little bit more involved, which they should have been. Kyle Williams, same thing. So I would really. I'm okay with Drake May for this game. Tracy Gainwell or Kenneth Walker. I definitely have Gainwell ranked higher in this particular game. The matchup for them is a little bit difficult just because Chargers are and have been pretty good against the run throughout the year. They are currently they're 19th overall DVOA. So I mean, I wouldn't mind playing Gainwell. I prefer Gainwell out of this grouping of guys. He's just more consistent. He doesn't really have. Oh wait, Gainwell. My bad. I was thinking of Warren when I thought Gainwell. I'm gonna go Kenneth Walker here. Kenneth Walker actually has been doing very well against Arizona in the last however long he's been playing them. They are 11th overall against the rush, but I'm okay with his particular situation. Tracy, I just don't trust right now going against Chicago. Chicago is a bad defense against the run, but they've been getting better. They have gotten key pieces back, and they've ultimately been doing a lot better. I'm going to stick with Ken Walker here. Ooh, Love or Stafford. I might go with Stafford. Better weather overall, higher point projection. He's been doing well, has all his weapons there. I would probably, if you can fit Stafford into that May whatever lineup, I might play Stafford this week. One of the rare occasions that I would probably tell you to do that, to be quite honest. He goes Higbee Cup or Gainwell, 2 leagues. I'm in dead last, no shot, but I compete till the very end and have most of my points scored and most against that league. Ridiculous. Okay, so for this, I'm still probably going to play Gainwell. Hard to play a tight end, and with all the weapons that they have, Cup, I'm just not really confident in because of the injury. So I have to lean Gainwell for this question. And kicker. We got Elliott or Myers. Elliott, I'd probably stick with Elliott here. Packers defense is pretty good. Should be able to stop the Eagles on, at the 30 pretty often. The Seattle game, I'm a little unsure about with him. He hasn't really been kicking a ton. Can he kick long? Yes, but Elliott can too. I think I'm going to go Elliott here. Better offense, better grouping. Tingley, what's going on, man? He goes, hey-oh. Should I start White or Henderson? See, I actually have this particular dilemma in one of my leagues, full PPR as well. I'm going to be starting Henderson today. The matchup's better for Henderson. White currently going against the Patriots. Patriots are probably one of the best defenses against the run. I think they've only limited teams to like 50 yards per game on the ground. They have actually been very good against the run. I'm going to go with Henderson here just because of the matchup. Tampa's actually pretty good too, but they're worse, kind of. I think they're going to have to involve. And like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a rainy day out in Tampa. I think they're going to have to keep the ball short and, on the ground. So I'm going to stick with Henderson here. And hopefully this isn't the same league because I might give you I'm only joking. But Baker or Dart, 4-point passing touchdown. It leans Dart's direction. It's hard because this game for the Giants is going to be one of those games where he's probably going to need to run it. And I think he's going to feel a little bit uneasy about throwing it. I have Baker and Dart ranked pretty much 7 and 8 right next to each other. So for me, it's going to be Dart. just because he's a little bit more his rushing floor is a lot better than Baker, even though Baker does run the ball when he needs to. What's going on, Warrior? Great to have you here today, my friend. As always, he goes Fields versus the Browns, A-Rod versus the Chargers, Mills versus the Jags, or Brissett versus the gross. I think you had this question on Friday, and I think I'm gonna have to. I like Aaron Rodgers better overall. Plays good on Sunday night. Always, it's a primetime game. He always excels in that area. Chargers are a good matchup in the context that they're probably going to do well. They're just a really good defense overall. Fields, just his floor for everybody else on this group is just so much higher, just because of his ability to rush. The Browns, they're going to be doing a lot of blitz schemes, I'm assuming, keeping on man. I just, unfortunately, I'm going to have to lean Fields here. I don't like it. I like Aaron Rodgers better as a quarterback, but Fields, I think, is probably your best bet fantasy-wise, just because of the legs. Patrick, he goes, do you trust Aaron Jones? My other options are Chubb or Gainwell. I do kind of trust it. We'll know in about 20 minutes if he's even going to be playing. Shoulder injuries are difficult just because of, and especially for running backs. I mean, they're pretty much just lowering that shoulder in most situations. So it's always going to be taking a little bit of a pounding. Chubb is probably my next up over Gainwell. They're both splitting carries. They're both in a timeshare. So I just feel better about Jones. They'll definitely get him involved. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Jones if I can, if he's active. All right. Let's go to Tingley. What's going on, Tingley? I'm trying to get your thing up. Sorry. I have everything kind of changed around today for the game so I can have the game in front of me. He says for a DST, start Jags, Bears, or Ravens. Ooh, that's a good one. I want to look for games that are going to have low point totals and a good defense. Jags are in a good situation versus Davis Mills. I'm assuming they will get a few sacks in there, keep it tight. Those division games are usually a little tighter than most. Bears, it's going to be wet. It's going to be windy, wet. It's going to be a little, rough. Jackson Dart can throw turnover. He can throw a turnover here and there. Ravens are in a good spot against the Vikings. I kind of like the Ravens here against JJ McCarthy. I'm gonna, McCarthy can make a ton of mistakes. Ravens are probably the better defense out of these. I'm gonna go Ravens here. Sean Augustus, what's up, man? Great to have you here. He goes Watson, Pop Douglas, Parker Washington. Ugh. Those are gross options. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. I'd probably. It's hard for me to tell you to Parker, man. The Houston Texans have been real good against the pass this year, third overall, and they've just been really good at shutting down a lot of wide receivers. Watson, I'm just not a fan of. I don't see him being crazy involved. I'd like Pop Douglas a little bit, so I'm going to lean Pop here. It's just a better matchup overall. Tampa's 19th against wide receivers. They've been letting up a lot, a bunch of passes. It is going to be a little wet. It's going to be a little gross. But I think I'm going to go Pop Douglas here for you. All righty. So those are all the questions that I had. Please make sure you guys are throwing your questions in the chat. I'm here for you guys today. I want to make sure that I answer all your questions one way or another. So make sure you guys throw those questions in the chat right now. Atlanta got the ball in the beginning of the first. They were dealing with an injury that off the kickoff, so we're just waiting for them to come back. What up, Will? He said Swift or oh man, Manungai. Honestly, I think you can't go wrong with either. I might lean Manungai just because of the injury to Swift. But I think both options are great for you either way going against the Giants. I know that I think you asked on Friday about the situation about trying to play both. If you can, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, they do let up a ton of yardage on the ground as of late, and they continue to do, you know, throughout the whole year. But I'm going to lean Monungai just because he's less hurt at this point. I know the personal reason isn't really a reason that would, alert people to not play Swift, but I think it will be a 60-40 split. It's one of the best question to ask is at this point, can Monungai be effective with 40% of the carries? And I think he can. I think he showed what he could do against a pretty mediocre defense, in the Bengals. I like Monungai, and I do like Swift too. I like the offense. I like what they're doing in general. I think it's a good rush defense or a good rush offense that keeps the ball moving. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Monungai, and it's really just because he's healthier. That we'll see how it goes throughout the day. Two big plays by the Falcons. Kyle Pitts got a big catch, as well as Bijan getting a good 12-yard run there. This game has been pretty back and forth. They've been doing good against they've been doing good against each other. Both defenses have been letting up some big plays, but also kind of shutting down at the same time. Where it counts. Indy should be up a little bit more. They had two field goal. They had a missed extra point and a missed field goal. So they've really been struggling with special teams this afternoon. But overall, good game. I mean, Tyler Algier vultured a touchdown for Bijan. For any of those that are in that boat, sorry, I'm in that boat. But yeah, game has been going pretty well overall. Going to be waiting another 15 or so till we get some actives and inactives going. They should be coming through shortly. Oh, Stewart. That's not a good one. Stewart looks like he's hurt. Stewart is the defensive tackle for the Colts. He's their big run stopper in the middle. So that's not good. Not good for the Colts. Good for the Atlanta Falcons. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, I'll be here for as long as you guys have questions. Once you guys stop having questions, I'm probably going to wrap it up. But I want to make sure that I answer your questions. I want to get the actives and inactives at 11:30 to let you guys know who is and who isn't playing. I know, like I said, this is one of those days where we have we're competing against the Sunday morning game, so it's a little bit more difficult and less people are watching, which is complete. Oh, come on, Pitts, man. Pitts just, oh man, that was a good. Well, it needed a little more air to it, a little deeper in the end zone. But Pitts had a chance for it, and it's just a little short. Hit the receiver or hit the corner in the back. If he led the receiver into the end zone, it would have, or Kyle into the end zone, that would have been a touchdown. So they're going for the kick right now, and yeah. No problem, Sean. That's what I'm here for, man. Hopefully I can, help you guys out with my view on it. So that's what I'm here for. Help you guys out with anything you need. Make sure, for those that are watching, make sure you guys are check out our other affiliate podcasts as well. Check out Phil on the Extra Point, as well as Kendall VanDerBilt on the Fantasy Football Tavern. They usually do shows on Tuesday together, do some Dynasty content for you guys. So make sure you guys are checking that out if you haven't already. Also, make sure to check out our new addition to our particular team, which is Evan Sather. He will be here. Mostly, he's going to be a Swiss Army knife for us. He'll be working some Friday shows, some Monday shows. We'll see, maybe Wednesdays as well. Whatever he can fit into his schedule, we're going to try to get him in here. But he's a welcome addition to our group. Love having Evan here on Friday. Really did a great job with our start sit show. Warrior going, thanks, Mike. I can always count on you. I try, man. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you guys coming here and asking your questions. That's what I'm here for, to make sure you guys get the best information possible so that you guys can, win your leagues. That's what we're here for. Help you guys win those leagues, man. That's what counts. Appreciate you, Tingley. Always appreciate the conversation. If you guys have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Make sure you guys are liking the videos that we have, as well as, videos, live streams, whatever you want to call. And then also make sure you guys are checking out our affiliate podcast as well. Also, make sure you guys are checking out Cody and Zach on the Sweet Life podcast as well. They pop on here once a week and talk football. So make sure you guys join Cody and Zach as well. Also, for those that like doing some, little things outside of their fantasy football, teams, check out check out Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you guys are using promo code Get Right. They have a promo out saying play 5, get 100 in bonus. So make sure you guys are using promo code Get Right, and they will give you this promotion when you register. So make sure you guys are checking out Underdog Fantasy if you haven't already. Really great app in general. Use them for their pick'em stuff as well. Betting, basically choosing higher or lower. Really enjoy that aspect of what Underdog does. So make sure you guys are checking them out. Please make sure you guys leave your questions in the chat. I will answer them accordingly. There we go. We got Ryan H. What's up, man? He goes, good morning. Likely or Schultz today? Standard scoring. Big run. Big return by Dublin. Oh, got him at the 45. So likely or Schultz, I'm going to have Schultz probably ranked higher. It's really just because of his, the scenario that he's in. I do like Schultz a lot. I do have likely. Yeah, I have Schultz at 19, likely at 23. I just like Schultz a little bit more just because of he's really number 3 in the pecking order, comparatively to likely who's like 4th. I'm going to lean Schultz for this game, and it's really who's more likely to get a touchdown. I just likely hasn't been the same since his ankle injury, so I'm not really on it at this point. I just like Schultz a little bit better. Good pass. Taylor getting a big play. There you go. That's fine. Just preserve. Don't get hurt. I have too much invested in you, Jonathan Taylor. So yeah, I'm going to go Schultz here. Just like him a little bit better in this game. Marcus, what's going on, man? Great to have you here. He goes 8-1 in my single flex PPR, full PPR league, and trying to upgrade my flex. Current running backs: Rico, Swift, Kamara, Benson. Wide receivers: Chase, Devontae Smith, Worthy, Purcell. Any advice? Without knowing who's available on waiver. Oh, no, no. Oh, good job, Danny. Without knowing who's in your on your waivers to pick up, it's hard for me to give you an answer like that. My overall thought on your team, I like it. Kamara is the only disappointment so far for you, and of course Pearsall. I have Pearsall in a bunch of in a few leagues, and I'm very disappointed that I haven't been able to use him since week 2. But at the end of the day, not a bad overall team. Chase, Smith, and Worthy are a good group. Rico, you're playing Rico and Swift. Benson's going to be back in a few weeks. Should be sooner than rather than later. So you're in good shape overall. It's really just trying to find. Oh, that's Abdullah. It's really just trying to find a reason. What I like to do in a lot of teams is making sure that I pick up one of the better backups during this time. You want to pick up a Blake Corum, a Ray Davis, who else? Who's some guys that I like picking up? Tyler Algier, another guy if he's available. Who else? Brian Robinson Jr. You know, those guys, maybe DJ Giggins for those that have the Taylor. Oh no, big fumble. Oh no, Jones, no. Oh, Danny Dimes. Rough day so far with turnovers. They've had 3 balls so far that have gotten away from them, 2 that they've gotten back. Oh man, that sucks. They were setting up the screen. He just couldn't get the ball out. Oh, Atlanta. They look so good, man. Their defense is really good at times. Just came up from behind, smack, strip. Couldn't get the recovery. At least Taylor got the tackle for those in IDP settings. But yeah, there's not much you can really do with this group. I like it. I think you're doing well already at 8-1. Right now, it's really just protecting your investment. You have Benson. He's probably on your IR, so you're still able to kind of use your waiver spots. You've use your bench spots to hold some guys. Like I said, hold those guys that I mentioned before. You know, Blake Corum and a few others. Who else? Tank Bigsby is another guy that you can reach out and get. Nate Davis. You know, you want to get these guys that are going to get a full workload when they get in. RJ Harvey might be available. These are guys that I want in my lineup in one way or another on the bench or otherwise, just to have moving forward. I don't know if your league is currently doing, I don't know if your league is defensive teams or not, but those, I like this time of year to start loading up on 2 of them and making sure that I have good matchups moving forward and just interchanging them as I go. Next week have whoever's against the Jets, throw them in, things like that, or against the Titans or something like that. Just make sure you're finding good lineup, good matchups as you go and just interchanging it. Those are the best ways to use your lineup moving forward and upgrading, your team as you go. But otherwise, I think you're doing just fine with what you have. Maybe upgrading Kamara if you can, but I don't think you have the pieces to be able to do that at this point. So I think right now it's kind of hold and wait. So hopefully that helped you out there, Marcus. But if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. That's what I'm here for. Make sure you guys are throwing those questions in the chat. I'm going to be doing actives and inactives as they start rolling in. Haven't really got anything yet. But I am might start getting stuff in a few minutes. Just waiting for those reports to start coming out. They usually come out a minute or 2 before. We got DeAndre Swift. He's expected to play. So it looks like he is active today. That's good news for those with Swift and Monungai. Like I said, I think both are going to be serviceable. They're both going against the Giants. They can both pretty much put up 100 yards if you really think about it, even, just 100 scrimmage yards each. Giants are just one of the worst against the run. They really don't have the linebacking core to be able to stop people. They do have Dex, but they've been using the system to be more of a pass. They're better pass rush team than they are a run stopping team. They're quick pass rushers. They need a little bit of variety, in my opinion. Being a Giants fan, they needed to find a couple other guys to really work this particular defense. And they lost McFadden, was a big, that was a big loss. But even then, they're not perfect. They need to have more continuity on the outside. And today it's going to be even worse. Both teams are really banged up at corner. So I think that's going to be a big part of it too. It looks like Joshua Palmer is going to be out today for the Bills. He is going to be inactive today. I don't think you're playing him. I don't think anyone has him, but he's going to be inactive today. Yeah, he worked out pregame, just didn't work out. He was listed as questionable to come into the game either way. Oh, big stop by Sauce Gardner versus Drake London. That was a good stop for him, really helping solidify that particular defense. Colts defense is going to be scary moving forward, but losing DeForest Buckner was a big hit. So we're going to have to wait and see how they work out that problem. Stewart also being hurt is not going to help. So they're going to have to solidify something soon. Sauce almost had the pick too. It was good. So we got 9:40 left in that game. So yeah. Bucks and actives, just Bucky Irving and Chris Godwin. We already knew about them. Brian Thomas Jr. we already knew about. He's going to be inactive today for the Jaguars versus the Texans. We will be seeing Jacoby Myers. He will be playing today. Should be interesting to see him in his first game as a Jag, see how they handle things. Harold Fannin, he is active after being did not practice on Thursday, back to practice on Friday. He is active today. Picked him up in a league. I was going to play him, then I dropped him because he got hurt. Bears and inactives, no one outside the normal. So Swift, Komet, and Burden are all active today. They were all questionable, but they are all active. We already kind of knew that they would be. Alvin Kamara is active as well. So he is good to go. No one else on the Saints that we can think of at the moment. Still waiting. Oh, there we go. Theo Jackson. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Josh Oliver, no one matters. Okay, cool. Aaron Jones is active to start today. So Aaron Jones will be active for those that are trying to decipher the Aaron Jones news. He'll be active. Still waiting. I think that's really it. Oh, AD Mitchell is inactive. And so is Alan Lazard. Oh, no. So AD Mitchell is currently a Jet, went over in the trade for Sauce. He's inactive, and Alan Lazard. Garrett Wilson and Mason Taylor are due for a day. Rasul Douglas is out today. Nothing else really standing out yet. I think everything else is pretty status quo, as we've already announced and talked about. Ramondre Stevenson's out. We already knew that, but T is out. Nothing there. Tommy DeVito, third QB. Bills and actives. Christian Benford is going to be hurt today or out today. That sucks. AJ Espinoza, he's going to be out. Deanne. Shaq Thomas is going to be out as well. That's a big blow to their defense. Big parts of their defense too. So just be aware of that. Colts get the ball back at their 13, trying to make a run down the field again. Man, Michael Badgley's been killing me today. Killing me softly with his song. And it looks like that's it, boys and girls. So make sure you guys throw those questions in the chat if you have any. I'm going to be here as long as you guys want me here. When you guys don't, when I don't have questions or any conversation, I'm going to probably wrap it up. I got things to do around the house, get ready for Sunday. So make sure you guys throw those questions in the chat. I'm here for you guys overall. So make sure you guys are asking those questions. Otherwise, like I said, I'm going to wrap it up. Ali Gordon, he is active. He was questionable today with an ankle injury. He is good to go. Jonathan Taylor just got a first down. Nothing crazy. They're doing the wave in Germany. Good for them. Beautiful stadium. Beautiful stadium. It's already dark there. There we go. I'm liking how Taylor is doing the best he can to preserve himself here and there. Really, really enjoy that. Hunter Renfrow is going to be inactive today. Tremaine is going to be inactive as well for the Panthers. Just getting, trickling in of inactives and actives and inactives. Oh, getting Michael Pittman involved. That's nice to see. He only had one target prior to this, one target for 9 yards, and now he's starting to get a little bit more involved, which is nice for those that own him. He should be 2 for something at this point. Teteroa McMillan, he will be active today. Like I said, he was questionable with a hamstring injury. He should be good to go. A little scary with the hamstrings late in the week. Devin Lloyd's back. That's not good. Not good for the Texans. Anyway, not good for the Texans. Devin Lloyd has been hard to stop this year, and really playing well the last few games that he's played. So should be a little rough for those for the Texans today with Davis Mills. All righty. Colts handing it off, getting the first down and more. Jonathan Taylor, man, just really running the ball hard, really doing a great job finding the hole. Good for him, man. He's right, and he's not one of those just exclusive out to the edge type guys. He's been running right through the gap, right through the A gap, and doing really good things right up the middle as well. Really just doing a great job this year. Really have enjoyed watching him play today or this year. Make sure you guys, like I said, are checking out our affiliate podcasts with Phil and Kendall in their respective shows at the Extra Point and the Fantasy Football Tavern. Make sure you guys are also checking out Cody and Zach at their particular show as well on the Get Right Fantasy Network. They're giving Jonathan Taylor a little bit of a break. Don't know if he's hurt. They just took his helmet off to kind of adjust, it looks like. Hopefully that's all it is. Put on a coat. Don't like when you put on the coat. Oh, Tyler Warren with a big catch. Ooh, big hit. Down to the 28-yard line. Hopefully we see Taylor back in there very shortly. Hate that he gets vultured here and there. But they had Giggins in for this. Good little screen pass. Oh, it got tipped. Great catch. Great awareness. That ball was tipped right at the line. DJ Giggins getting some run right now. Bounce it out to the outside. 5-yard gain. Good job, Giggins. Good run. Looks visibly hurt on his elbow. There, got him all wrapped up. Looks like they're switching him out. Who are they switching him out for? I could not see. Oh, Taylor back in there. There we go. That's what we like to see. Taylor right in there in the red zone. Really want him in there. Want him to break Edwin James's record. That would be cool. Well deserved. There you go. Good 4-yard run. Anyway, make sure you guys are also. Oh, I've been having that in front of my face the whole time. Sometimes I forget. Make sure you guys also check out TrophySmack.com. Make sure you guys are using the promo code GetRight. Right now, just remember, we're getting to that point in the year where your teams and your leagues are going to, want to know who's in the playoffs, who's not. Make them extra motivated by getting things like this, a customizable trophy made for your league, a belt maybe customized to your particular league. They have the custom ring as well. And of course, they have other things like their custom Kirk Cousins chain. They also do have a football helmet and a banner as well that you guys can get as well. The football helmet is awesome looking. I ended up convincing my league to do a football helmet. We didn't do it from them, but we ended up doing a trophy helmet, which was cool. We made it our own, but it was very, very awesome to have. I have it sitting on my mantle right now. Ha. So check out trophysmack.com. Use promo code GetRight at checkout. All righty, Colts are just about to be in the red zone. They just got in. Oh, come on, man! I hate when they do that. They really gotta stop. They gotta start calling these hip drop tackles, man. I've seen too many of them. They said that they're going to start talking about and like start actually calling them, and they haven't called a damn thing. A lot of these tackles, they just grab the hip and fall right there. Another one, boom, right down on the hip. Like, come on. I understand that it's hard to tackle some of these guys, but that doesn't mean that they should be able to do that. Going to the outside. Couldn't get the corner. Got 3 yards. Yeah, Warren looks a little worn out from what I can tell. Oh, he's playing Wildcat there. Okay, I didn't see that. He probably could have kept that. I just like this Colts offense. They've been doing a lot to kind of mix things up a little bit, not be too vanilla. Kind of a little changes here and there, even though they're still involving a lot of JT. That's part of their offense is trying, out of bounds, just trying to get him more involved in one way or another to make sure that he can find a way out. This Colts team, man, looking good. If they win today, they're in a close second to the Broncos. I think they should be the first because they beat the Broncos, so they would move into first if they win today, and the Broncos lose. Abdullah's in. Hate that. Hate it. 3rd and 6. Abdullah's in. They need to get to the 4-yard line for a first down. Jones going to run it. Didn't get 4. And it looks like they're going to probably go for it the way that Badgley's been kicking. They're on the 4th. They're on like the 5.5. Look worse than it did. Oh, right on the shoulder. They got to stop with those, man. I know he's a runner, but damn. Headhunting there. Yeah, it looks like they're going for it on 4th down, 4th and 2. They're right in their end zone, right in their red zone. So little pitch out to Taylor. Taylor gets stopped at the little bit behind the line. Great play by what's his face, Benethro. So, all right, boys and girls. Is there a question in there? Oh, I saw a question. I think there's somebody in there. Why isn't it coming up? Why isn't it coming up on here? I see a question in the bottom in the show chat. I can't see it though. Oh, that's from the top. I don't know why it's up here. Stafford or Dart? We're going to go. KC Rose is asking Stafford or Dart. It's Dart. We're going to go Dart here. Just a good game. All right, boys and girls. I'm not getting a ton of questions coming in. I always would love to stay with you guys and chat, but I'm not having anybody chat. So I'm going to start wrapping things up and head in for the night. Make sure you guys check out Frank tomorrow on our waiver wire show. Also come back on Tuesday for Phil and his Dynasty show, as well as Wednesday with Frank to help you guys manage your rosters a little bit better. And on Friday, we will be back with our Start Sit show with me, Kendall, and Evan, as well as my Sunday show. I'll be back here again Sunday morning. I know there's a Madrid game, but I'll be here. But we will see everybody then. Hope everyone has a wonderful week 10, unless you're facing me. I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace.